Welcome to the Four Listeners Program. Welcome aboard, everybody. Thanks for checking us out this week. On the mics this week is the Z-Man. What is up, Z?
You take the good, you take the bad, you take them all, and there you have the facts of life. The facts of life.
Okay. Oh, all right.
For some reason, that was just in my head.
All right, there you go.
There we go.
There you go.
That was an internet hoax. I rickrolled you.
Nice. No Gantor this week, Z-Man.
Yeah, he says he's going to be on. He says he's not going to be on. And then he doesn't show up.
Yeah, I get grief for being in another city and not being able to do the show from Gantor.
This fucktard's out eating dinner and can't tell time.
Fucktarding us. We just turned fucktard into a verb, by the way. There it is.
Yes.
What up, everybody? I'm Spear. This week, something must be done about what? About what? Internet hoaxes, stupid, gullible people on the internet. Something, I don't know. It happened. It happened again, Z. It happened again. Fucking Facebook is a breeding ground for gullible fucking idiots.
Yep. And so, what are we talking about this week? This is the post this message, or the privacy's changed.
Yeah.
If you don't post this message, Facebook can then sell you your information, and you're gonna have to pay us $5 a month.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, this is. I don't even want to repeat whatever the fucking stupid ass fucking thing. But this is the copy this, do not share, and the gullibility, the fucking lemming mentality of the idiot denizens of the internet. What bothers me more than anything else is these are people who should know better. They're all educated. Some of them I went to college with, so I know they're college educated. This isn't brain surgery. Facebook is not going to come after all of your shit. In fact, Facebook already has all of your shit, so
Right.
what the fuck are you really worried about?
You really have no negotiation in this.
Yeah. The only saving grace I have are some of the reactions that you get from these hoaxes. You know, the people who satirize them, you know?
Right. Yeah, I got a buddy who posted one that's pretty good.
What'd you get?
Facebook will begin stealing your undergarments at midnight tonight if you don't copy and paste this message in the next hour. Forward it to everyone in your mailing list, print a hard copy for your grandmother, and call your third grade teacher. This is real. I got the message firsthand from Elvis, who was having lunch with Bigfoot while riding on the Loch Ness Monster.
It's real!
It's real. Of course, that helps, yeah. It was even on the inside covers of every tabloid in the grocery store. Not only will Facebook start charging you tomorrow, they are also going to bill your credit card for the past 3 years of service.
There you go.
Luckily, each person who copies and pastes the status will receive a free unicorn in the mail tomorrow.
Hashtag it's real.
Yeah, hashtag it's real, and then P.S. You're all idiots. Awesome.
I got this one. As of September 23rd, as of September 28th, 2015 at 6:66 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, including past and future, I give Facebook and all entities associated with Facebook permission to use my pictures, information, and pregnancy status, both past and future, and this is coming from a guy.
Right. Awesome.
By this statement, I give notice to Lord Almighty Zuckerberg that he is welcome with open arms to disclose, copy, snort, or take any other action against me based on this parody and or its contents.
Oh, that's nice. A little humor.
A little humor. One of the other ones. Tomorrow, Facebook will change its privacy settings to allow Mark Zuckerberg to come into your house while you sleep and eat your brains with a grapefruit spoon. To stop this from happening, go to Account, Home Invasion Settings, Cannibalism, Brains, and uncheck the Tasty Box. Please copy and repost. It will save lives.
Nice.
Oh, man. It shouldn't have to come to this, though, Z.
Yeah, this is dumb. This is dumb shit.
It shouldn't have to come to it. You know what the problem is? Facebook is so dumb, a child can use Facebook. You know what I mean? So when you see something on Facebook, it's like you're automatically programmed to believe that it's real.
I don't believe anything on Facebook, but
Well,
that's me.
That's what people will do. If it's on the internet, it must be true, and people will read this because it's on Facebook, and they'll go, "Oh my God, Facebook changed its privacy settings again." If Facebook is going to change its privacy settings, first of all, the Wall Street Journal is going to report on it because it's a big deal.
Not necessarily.
The last time
I would gather that Engadget's going to do it, or Gizmodo, or one of the other tech-focused ones.
Well, but it's going to be a big deal. You're going to read about it in other, reputable news sites.
Yeah.
Before you have to fucking read it on Facebook.
And there's always this fun thing called Snopes where it tells you.
Yeah, I mean, the fact that Snopes exists on the
Yeah.
internet tells you everything you need to know.
Yeah.
Snopes, for those of you who don't know, is the website website to debunk any and all internet hoaxes. That's why it's there. It exists because people are gullible and stupid.
Fucktards.
Fucktards. I'll admit every now and again I will go to Snopes just to double check to see whether or not something is truly, like, if it smells like a hoax and it reads like a hoax, it's probably a hoax.
Yeah, but I mean, at some point, the fact that you even thought to look at Snopes, I mean, if it's fishy enough that you're not sure and you look for Snopes, then it's probably too fishy and you should probably not believe it anyway.
Right.
Are you familiar with the term TLDR?
Too long didn't read.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, how many times have you forwarded something on Facebook that you read the subject line and like actually didn't read the article because you just assumed that it said what you thought it was going to say?
No, I read the article.
Oh, I sometimes just like, I like the idea of the part I read, so I'll go with that.
Yeah, I read the first 2 paragraphs. That sounded right. And never mind, like, the following paragraphs are fucking, like, the first 2 were satire, and then everything else after that.
That's how I get. Sometimes I repost shit from The Onion, and as I'm reposting it, I see that the URL says Onion. I'm like, oh fuck, because I only read the first 2 paragraphs, and I'm like, oh yeah, that's totally cool. And then I just like, oh, didn't realize this was a satire piece.
So the satire thing is kind of hilarious, right? Because there are some of these websites like The Onion. I mean, The Onion is really well known at this point, so you really can't, like, you see it's got The Onion in the URL, you know it's a satire. But there are websites, and you see this on Facebook all the time. People post this going, oh my God, this is true, OMG! And it's another one of these websites.
It's just less popular, yeah.
It's just less popular, and you're like, and they're doing exactly what you did. They saw the headline, and I'm like, oh my God, I can't believe. And it's not real, folks.
Yeah.
Like the one I see quite a bit is the National Report.
Yeah.
People fall for that one all the time. It's a political satire site. You look at the headline on nationalreport.net, and it's Boehner resigns halfway through term, cites Palin doctrine.
Okay. What the fuck's that?
Volkswagen to replace diesel cars with electric ones. Texas moves to outlaw man buns, and there's a picture of a guy who's got like a ponytail looking thing at the top of his head. I'm like, come on, man. I mean, if you're falling for some of these goddamn things, you need to get your brain recalibrated. I mean, others on this list: Daily Buzz Live, World News Daily Report. I mean, on worldnewsdailyreport.com, headlines are grandmother with AK-47 saves cops being attacked by street gang. And you got to see the picture here. Is this grandmother holding an AK-47 with a cigarette hanging out of her mouth?
This is no different than the tabloids from the grocery store that say, Bat Kid found in cave, right?
Yeah, that's what you're doing. You are reposting like the National Goddamn Enquirer.
Yeah.
African billionaire slaughters 20 elephants during $200 million birthday bash. Breaking news. New Zealand scientists on verge of reviving extinct giant moa species. I don't even know what that means, but I know it's not true.
I don't even know what a moa species is.
I don't even know.
So, this is not the first time this has happened, right?
Nope.
Yeah, I can remember, how many times have you gotten that email that's like, Microsoft, blah, 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 if you forward this to blah, 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 Bill Gates will send you $500.
Right.
Yeah, I never got my check. Did you get yours?
Bill never got my check. Bill Gates ain't sending you money. This has been around since like 1997.
Which one?
The Bill Gates wants to give you money.
Yeah.
Right? Again, Snopes has an article where Facebook users can receive a $5,000 cash reward from Bill Gates for clicking on a share link, and it's a picture of Bill Gates, right?
Yeah.
And he's holding up a sign that says, "Hey Facebook, as some of you may know, I'm Bill Gates. If you click that share link, I will give you $5,000. I always deliver. I mean, I brought you Windows XP, right?"
Is that what it says?
That's what it says.
Oh, that's great. I brought you Windows XP.
I always deliver. I'm Bill Gates. Do you think Bill Gates is gonna fucking post that shit? There was the one viral picture where there was the girl who was wandering around with 3 boobs. Do you remember that?
Oh, I do.
Right?
That was the Total Recall chick.
Yeah. This was like last September. she claimed on Twitter, #3boobs, that she gotten a third breast implant in order to score a reality TV show. Actually, I would watch that show.
Yeah, of course you would.
I would watch that show. So this was all a stunt. It was all a media stunt because she wanted to go viral, and then she wanted to get her name out there so she could pursue a career as a pop star.
Well, mission accomplished.
Yeah.
I don't know if she was successful in her endeavor, but
there was and we've talked about this on the show at one point. There was the YouTube video about the chick who was twerking on the door, and then fell down and lit herself on fire.
Right, that was Bill. Was that like Bill Murray or something?
No, it was Jimmy Kimmel.
Oh, it's Jimmy Kimmel.
Jimmy Kimmel decided to fake that one out.
But that's not really a hoax as much as just a prank. Like, it's not like people are like, "Oh my God, this is going to change my life if I don't do something." That was just fooling people.
Well, I mean, that's what this is. I mean, there's the video that went viral about the how to charge an iPod with an onion,
or how to charge a iPhone with your microwave.
With your microwave, dude, you can't charge a fucking iPhone with an onion. I don't care what the YouTube video says.
Yeah, YouTube's pretty good at fucking with people.
There was the whole Lonely Girl 15 saga. Do you remember that?
What was the hoax on that? I don't remember that being a hoax on that.
She had a video blog.
Yeah, I know.
And then it turns out that it wasn't a real video blog. It was all scripted.
I don't think that's much as a hoax. It's just, well, I guess sure, yeah, okay, that works.
Well, I mean, they put it out there like it was some
reality. Yeah, like this is like you're getting an insight into this woman's life.
Right, and it wasn't. It was all a hoax. It was all scripted.
Yeah, I remember that. That was actually a really good. It was really good storytelling.
Right.
I read it. Did you read it?
The what? The Lonely Girl stuff?
Yeah.
Nah, I'm fucking video blogs.
Get off my lawn.
Get off my lawn. The only time on the internet that I really don't mind this kind of stuff is when it's April Fool's Day. The internet is exceedingly clever at April Fool's jokes.
Have you ever been fooled? Like sometimes I'll read this stuff and I'm like, oh, that's amazing. That's so crazy. And then I'll be like, oh, it's April.
There was this was a few years ago. There was a live-action Legend of Zelda movie trailer that I remember watching going, that's outstanding. That's amazeballs. I want to see that movie.
Yeah.
And that was like one of the first internet April Fool's things. That was the best.
And you're like, I'm a fucking moron.
That's right.
Yeah, no, I've seen other things like that. And I can't remember what it was, but it's like, this game's going to come out and it's going to do this, this, and this, and I'm like, oh my God, that would be so fucking cool.
Yeah, this year it was Microsoft put a YouTube video up that said "Welcome to MS-DOS Mobile."
Oh yeah, I didn't see that.
They launched DOS as a mobile OS.
That's hilarious.
That I thought was hilarious. Amazon redid their entire site to look like it did in 1999. Netflix at one point had released PSAs warning against binge watching. At one point, there was an article that said that CERN researchers confirmed the existence of the Force. I actually read that, and
that one I remember. Yeah, that one I remember. I was very excited about that one.
Yep.
I think I forwarded that one to you.
Yeah, yeah, I got it a few times. The other one I remember seeing it again recently was the selfie shoe.
I remember that.
That
was a hoax?
That was a hoax. There's a YouTube video with this high heel shoe with a really wide open toe that you could stick your iPhone in the toe of your foot, hold it up so that you could take a selfie. Selfie shoe.
Was that an April Fool's hoax though, or that just happened recently?
It was an April Fool's joke. Yes, it was an April Fool's
I just saw that like a month ago.
That's what I'm saying. Like it came back around again. Like things that were April Fool's jokes made their way back around again in September. 6 months later. And I liked at one point Uber decided that in partnership with National Geographic, they announced lion cub deliveries in Manhattan. So get an Uber.
But I mean, like the crazy shit is that Uber does do weird shit like that because they had a thing where like they would have puppies come to your work and you can like play with them. So like that's not the most craziest thing you could hear from Uber.
You're right. Lion cubs is not the craziest thing.
So anything with Uber, I have to actually.
Yeah, you got to double check. Got to double check. I like April Fool's jokes; those are good. But it's amazing to me how many people are suckered in by this kind of stuff. So what do you do? What do you do about this stuff, Z? How do you solve for the gullibility of the internet?
I don't think you can. I think you just gotta judge your friends silently for being dumbasses.
Judge them silently. I like that.
I mean, because like I have so many friends who are like, yeah, I don't know if this is real or not, but why take chances? I'm just gonna post it.
Yeah, I mean, better safe than sorry is what I saw in all those posts.
Yeah.
No, man. You know you got to feel a little bit dumb for posting it. You know you do.
I think a bunch of my friends have taken it down. They actually deleted their posts. 'Cause
Nice.
They felt like such a dumbass.
Nice.
As they should.
Yes. Yeah, better not to have that on record.
It's still on record. It's just not publicly.
Where do you think now the dislike button comes into play with this kind of stuff? Because that's the other thing Facebook announced recently, is that they're going to put
Okay, I don't know if that was real or not.
Right. So, do you think that's a hoax, or do you think that's real?
I mean, I think that they probably have gotten so many requests for it that they're probably just giving in. But I think it's going to be a problem. I think they're going to pull it real quick because I think people are just going to negative everything.
I bet you they will too, because it'll kill Facebook.
Right.
You know, I mean, you know what it feels like when you get the little warm and fuzzies. You see how many likes you get on a post, right? Some sort of validation that you get.
Yep. Yeah, I don't think they're going to. It just seems dumb to do it.
No, I mean, imagine the negative feeling you're going to get when you see like 35 dislikes on a post.
Yeah, and you're just going to take it down, and that's not what they want. They don't want people taking shit down.
Right. And you get enough dislikes, you get enough battering online on Facebook, you're just going to go away from Facebook.
Yep.
You just go over to Twitter where everything's favorited or retweeted.
I can't see them doing it.
I think it's just an epically bad idea, although I will dislike anybody who posts this dopey shit. I will hit that dislike button with impunity.
Fucktards.
Fucktards. What did we learn, Z?
The internet is for porn.
The internet is for porn. It was a good
Don't
show.
use it for anything else.
Don't use it. No, not for cat videos. Not for fucking internet hoaxes. What did I learn? I learned that fucking it's not new news. People are fucking gullible on the internet. Y'all gotta recognize shit is not real. Bill Gates is not sending you money.
Yep. Don't hold your breath, buddy.
Bill Gates is not sending you money. So if you ever ask Bill Gates for money, why don't you go ahead and let us know on the Facebook page, facebook.com/4listeners or 4listeners.com. You can check out the show on Stitcher Radio, maybe. We're on iTunes. Just search for 4 Listeners and we'll pop right up. Can't get Stitcher to post the goddamn show. I'm gonna call them. Get that shit up there.
Call them on what?
I don't know. Or you can tweet at us on the Twitters at 4Listeners. We thank you for checking us out this week, and we hope that you will check us out again next week. Thanks a bunch, everybody. A couple of years ago, the April Fool's hoax was from Virgin, from Richard Branson on his blog, where he announced that Virgin was going to launch a glass-bottom plane. Do you know how many people believed this?
Yeah.
Why?
Sounds like a cool idea, though.
A glass-bottomed plane?
Yeah.
I'd be terrified.
I think it'd be pretty fucking cool.
Ah. No. That would be terrifying. Absolutely terrifying.